What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be cutting a hole on the bed of the truck, and we're going to be putting the bed on the truck. Now the truck hasn't had a bed for quite a while now, so I'm very excited to finally put the bed back on. Once I get the bed installed, then I can relocate the gas tank, get some custom fuel lines, get that all sorted, extend the harness, and then after that I should be able to drive it. But I'm not going to be able to drive it in today's video because I still have to button up some things. So I have the bed in my backyard, so I have to quickly measure up what I need to cut, and then go to the back, cut that all up, and then hope that it just fits on first try. So I have this little template that I made with cardboard. Now, I've said this a bunch of times and I'll keep saying it. Whenever you're gonna cut something or you're gonna fabricate something, always use cardboard because cardboard makes everything so much easier. But what this is going to pretty much resemble the extra metal right here, so the C-notch. So I'm going to put this as a template on the sides of the inner tubs, and I'm going to cut the inner tubs out so the bed sits right here on the frame. It's going to get cut up like that, sit flush, and then come back down, and there's going to be a big hole right here. And then the center, with how big my C-notch is, there is two, I don't know if you want to call them cross members, but there's two supports that go under the bed right around here, and there's one that goes right here. But if I would have done my C-notch a tiny bit smaller, I wouldn't have to cut those, but those are like right here, and the other one is right back here. So I have to cut them, but what I was thinking is they're pretty thick, so I'm only using an angle grinder. So my angle grinder doesn't have to do a lot of work. I'm just gonna cut them right here, and then cut it more in right here, a little bit more, and just try to avoid those and not cut them. So the center right here is gonna be a smaller cut, let's just say a 5-inch cut. And then over here on the C-notch, it's going to be a 7-inch cut. I'll explain right now on the bed. Okay, so these are the two supports that I'm talking about. So I need to cut pretty much right here. And it's going to be a lot harder to try and cut through the bed and try and cut through this piece of metal all the way down. So what I'm going to do is obviously cut up here, this side piece, which is where the C-notch sits, about 2 inches thick. And then I'm going to cut this also right here, and then cut out, and then just go straight down next to this, because in the middle right now, all this should be fine. I pretty much need to cut like this much, but I'm just going to cut over here on the sides just in case if I ever want to do anything in the future. And then obviously this, you can unbolt this so I don't have to cut through this. That makes it a lot easier. I believe it's 6 10mm bolts. So I'm going to quickly remove this heat shield for the exhaust and then just start cutting, going all the way down. So here it is. I'm going to cut right here, just this portion of the support. And then I'm going to come out and then go straight down. Same over here. This one I have to cut more into the support than this one. This one's just a tiny bit. This one's more up here, but it's still doable. And then I have on up here the portion that I'm going to cut out for the C-notch. I'm going to cut like this, go up here, and then go straight down. And then do the exact same thing, obviously on the bottom. Alright guys, so the bed is now on, and just as I suspected, since these wheels are wide as heck, I had already pulled out my bed quite a bit, but for now I'm going to be pulling it out a lot more. The bed's probably gonna get ruined, but in my opinion this bed was already ruined. I have another bed, I just wanted to kind of, you can see why I say it's ruined. So yeah, this truck was crashed on this side before I bought it. So that's why I just did a rough cut with this bed, and now that I know the exact measurements, I see how far off the cuts were and everything. Now I can make a nice template that's gonna sit very flush on the C-notch and cut that on the other bed. That way the other bed could just sit on and it could be nice. But for now, just so it's not sitting on the tire and I could actually bolt it down and see the fitment about everything. So now I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time and get a pipe and just stick it in there. So I'll show you guys the cringe.
Reach for the biscuit.
Moving twice in a slow
I got the bed on there. I know I didn't do that good of a job at filming, but I was just trying to get this on there and get it done. But you guys saw me messing with the quarter panel, the bedside, whatever you want to call it, and trying to flare it out to fit these by 10-inch wide wheels. So I finally got them to fit. Now it's going to definitely rub when the truck squats, like when I hit a big bump or anything like that. But for those who don't know how low this truck is, it's pretty much laying frame. I think it has, I measured less than an inch from the frame to the ground. So it shouldn't be that bad on rubbing here, because if I do hit a hard enough bump, it's just going to bottom out on the ground, which, yes, it's harsh, but this truck isn't built to ride smooth and ride perfect. This truck is just meant to be low and cool. So it'll rub a little bit, but it's not going to rub that much. So that's good. And yeah, you could see how much I pulled it out. I did a little Instagram story updates, so I just started from where I started and then just posted pictures as I progressed it. So I'll take a screenshot of that and post it right here on the screen. Just because I know the camera won't pick it up the same like I did with the phone, but for a pipe, it actually came out really, really good. I did not use a Fender roller. I don't know of a Fender roller that's six lug. My bad. So all I used was this pipe right here and the old socket wrench. So I know a lot of people hated on my video. I made a video way back when I first started making videos on YouTube of rolling my Fenders with a socket, and everyone hated it. Like 95% of the people hated it and said it was a stupid idea, but that got me this. So this, well, the socket idea method, whatever you want to call it, and a pipe got me this nice flare. And obviously it's not perfect. You can see it's a little wavy, but it's like, let me see, I'm gonna get my phone out. But personally, I don't think a Fender roller could have done a better job than this. Came out really nice. You can see barely any room. So now I have to replicate this on the other side. Down with the tailgate and the new exhaust, it looks so much better. But yeah, took this off of my parts truck because the one that came off of this truck has Bondo caked on it like everywhere, and there's just a bunch of it cracking off. So this one is obviously very rough, but this will work for the meantime. For those of you who don't know, I put this on probably like 10 years ago, and it was just with some duct tape that I found, and I tried to spell out a B for Brian. So I'm probably just gonna leave that on there just because all the memories I made with that other parts truck. And then this sticker I found, and I literally just stuck it on. It says 420, even though I don't smoke, but it's just a funny little sticker on there. So yeah, that's funny. B for Brian. But you could see before, you can't see. You could see how much I ended up pulling out the bed because it's sitting on the tread. And here, let me show you real quick just so you can see. So I did a lot of pulling, and it took me quite a while actually, just because I wanted to take my time, do it nice. I didn't want to mess it up, even though this bed to me is pretty much trashed because there's a bunch of damage here. It probably took me a solid 2 hours, and that was me just kind of working little by little, not really trying to make it do it fast or anything, just having fun, enjoying it. So if I probably want to do it really fast and get it done, I could probably do it within like 30 to 40 minutes. So it's not a long process, it's just I wanted to make it nice and just see what it would look like. So there you go, guys. If you guys got a pipe and a socket, you guys can do the same exact thing. This truck is starting to finally take shape. I know for the longest time it was just my shit box, if you want to call it, and I didn't really care about it too much. I just messed around with it, and I'm still gonna mess around. But after seeing this tailgate on here, I don't know why, but the tailgate and the bed on the truck just really motivated me to start actually doing what I want to do with this truck. Now I have a bunch of visions for this truck. There's the drift truck vision, there's the stanced out vision, there's just a bunch of visions that I have for this truck, and I don't know exactly which one I want to do yet. But I mean, making a stance, drift, hard body can do all of it in my opinion. There's no need to make it only for one thing. So there is a lot more mods that are going to be coming for this truck. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it and maybe found something useful. I don't know. If you guys want to see a video or something in depth of rolling the bed, I'll try to do another video. I know I did one in the past, but it was a minor pull. So this one's a really aggressive pull. But I'm gonna stop talking. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.